We're going to get started here in New York this morning with former President Trump expected to appear in a Manhattan court for the start of his civil fraud trial.
The case is the result of a years-long investigation by New York's Attorney General Letitia James. She filed the $250 million civil lawsuit last year against Trump, his oldest sons, Don Jr. and Eric, their companies, and several executives. The lawsuit alleges that former President Trump and his sons exaggerated their business assets for years in order to secure favorable loan terms from lenders. The Trumps and their company deny any wrongdoing. NBC's Lindsay Reiser is outside the courthouse in Lower Manhattan. NBC News legal analyst Annie Savalos is here to help us take a closer look at the case. So, Lindsay, let's start with you. This is a bench trial. That means no jury. The judge overseeing the case already ruled last week that Trump lied on his financial statements, that he overvalued his properties. So what's left to be determined in this trial?
Right. Good morning, Joe and Savannah. So the judge did rule those. And in addition, the judge ruled that he was able to get favorable loan terms and lower insurance premiums. So what's at stake now? Well, potential penalties and really the future of Trump's business empire. So Attorney General James is asking for $250 million in penalties and a 5-year ban on former President Trump and his adult sons being able to acquire any new commercial real estate in the next 5 years in the state. So what are a couple of examples that are cited in his case? Trump Tower, of course, the former president's triplex in that penthouse. Well, he valued it at 30,000 square feet, when in reality, it's only 11,000 square feet. So that was an overvaluation of between $114 and $207 million. And then Mar-a-Lago, another example, from 2011 to 2021, an appraiser valued Mar-a-Lago between $18 and $27 million. But Trump's financial statement said they were almost $427 to $612 million. The judge saying in his ruling last week that some of Trump's legal arguments and some of his statements do not exist. They're rather based in a fantasy world, not the real world. Joe and Savannah.
Let's bring in Danny, who's here on set with us. So, Danny, this case is years in the making, and of course now at this particular moment, among many other cases that are going on. Tell us what you are going to be watching out for today.
One thing that's so interesting, you say it's years in the making. It's actually a year in the making. Letitia James, investigated this case for a long time. That part you're absolutely right about. But a year ago is when this case was filed. Just to give you some perspective, here in New York County, I have cases that I filed back in 2017 that are still waiting for trial. This case has moved with lightning speed to a bench trial. And that's part of it. This is a bench trial. And when you ask what I'm looking for today, this is a very rare creature in really any courthouse, which is a bench trial on a civil case like this with such interesting issues. And this is a bench trial in front of a judge that already gave us kind of a preview of what he thinks of the Trump defendants in this case in his, I think you could call it, a scathing decision on a motion for summary judgment. So you're looking for a lot of evidence that to some degree we've already seen in this case, but the state, Letitia James, is going to be pushing to demonstrate to the judge that significant penalties are warranted because Judge Engoron already really sliced out much of the heart of this case by deciding the fraud issue before it ever went to trial.
So, Lindsay, we know Trump is in town, expected to be there for a couple days. Could he testify at any point?
Right, that's the question. He's expected to be here Monday and Tuesday, and I can just tell you out here, there is just a gaggle of press lining the courthouse. We've got barricades, more were just put up, police, more police just showing up as well. So security is high today. Now, as far as the witness list, we do have an idea of who we could see. The former president is on that witness list, as are his adult sons and his daughter, Ivanka Trump, Alan Weisselberg, former CEO, who pleaded guilty as part of a wide tax fraud scheme involving the Trump organization, Michael Cohen, the former president's former fixer and attorney. So these are a few names we could hear from. The trial's supposed to last potentially as many as 3 months, but it is possible that that witness list will be shortened, so the trial won't go on for that long. We know the judge is going to hold trial 5 days a week. And we also know what we're hearing from the former president, which is he has called Letitia James a racist. He's called her deranged. He's called this judge overseeing the case a Trump hater beyond even A.G. James. But we also have heard throughout this process from Trump attorneys saying, as we will prove at trial, the attorney general's case is severely flawed and her calculations are entirely inaccurate. Joe and Savannah.
And Danny, before we let you go, just tell us the implications here for Trump's businesses with this civil trial.
So many of these issues, in a sense, we already know what direction this is going, because when Judge Engoron granted summary judgment, he really decided some of the core issues in this case, which is fraud, and also that these business certificates apparently will be canceled. So I think we can fairly predict high likelihood that some of these Trump organizations or entities are going to have some problems with their business certificates. Now, what that means in a system, the Trump ecosystem that has so many interwoven companies, what that means in the long term remains to be seen. But much of this case is already over.
All right, Lindsay, Danny, thank you both for kicking us off this hour.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.